Imprint CRM and online CRM provide a multitude of information at your fingertips. For example, emails can be dragged and dropped against jobs and estimates and customers for later viewing. For example, if you've received an email confirming quantity of a job, this can be dragged and dropped against the job for later viewing. You can also view artwork or Excel spreadsheets or documents or any file that you want to gain access to relevant to a job or an estimate. In this example, a PDF of the artwork has been attached to the job for viewing. This can also be viewed from the shop floor data capture as well. On the right-hand panel, you've got contacts and reminders. So if you've placed a reminder about a meeting that you've got or a particular note, this will appear in the right-hand panel. You can also follow up at a later date. You can also add new contact messages against a client, and this can be against a job or an estimate. So we're going to add a note against this particular client. This will also appear in the online module as well. These messages will also appear in the customer history trail. So again, if you want to report on these contact messages, they're available in the My Data report generator. This will then appear in your right-hand panel as a reminder for later viewing, and as we said earlier, this then appears in the history trail. Imprint's online CRM system allows you to view and interact with these details on any internet-connected mobile device. So the message that we've just added will now be available in my diary on the online system. From this online system, I can view my estimates. I can also view my jobs. And I can also view any messages which have been attached to a particular job. As well as putting contact messages against clients, I can put contact messages and notes against a particular job. I can view these through the online module by loading the job and viewing all messages related to that particular job. I can also view its production schedule so that I can see what has been done and what's still due to take place. This production schedule is updated live by the production control board, Sentinel and shop floor data capture. As well as job information, I can also view client information. I can load a client, view their location. I can also view any messages or contacts which have been placed against that particular client. I can view client-specific information, as well as sales values. Through Imprint's My Data report generator, reports can be created and assigned to an online user. These run live, so keeping the user fully up to date with the latest information. Estimates can be loaded, and their estimate statuses can be updated from the online CRM. This allows you to keep track of estimate follow-up and conversion ratios. Again, these update the Imprint MIS live. If a job that you are responsible for as a CSR or a sales representative is due to have a proof due out today, and it's scheduled to do so, this will be given to you as a reminder on the Imprint Desktop. You're able to view that job schedule. You can also flag that that particular operation has been completed. So for example, the proofs have gone out. This will update the job status and also update the production schedule as well. Each client has a list of addresses relevant to that particular customer. You can view these as well as the work which is related to that particular contact from the Imprint Desktop. So I can filter all the contact messages and jobs and estimates that have been done for Richard, and the same for Sandra. Within a customer history trail, I can also search for a particular type of contact message. So if I want to see all the contact messages relating to a meeting against a client, I can filter this by clicking in the filters on the top right hand corner and then searching for that particular contact. Or I might want to look for all the follow-up calls which have been arranged. I can multiple pick in this box so I can look at all follow-up calls and meetings. You can, of course, view any of these contact messages and the detail behind them, or add additional information. As well as updating estimate statuses from the online CRM system, you can do the same from the Imprint Desktop by simply clicking on the status against that estimate and selecting from the Customize list. Contacts can also hold individual email addresses and contact information. Double-clicking on the email address will load Outlook emails with the address pre-populated. By loading a job or an estimate, you can see all the relevant documentation about that particular job or estimate. So a job's contact messages can be viewed from the Imprint Desktop. Any additional costs which have been agreed with the client can be viewed. Or an order acknowledgement that was generated. You can also see a job's status history, who changed the status, how and when. You can view the quotation letter of the estimate that generated the job, as well as the job bag itself. This will update live on the screen as you view it. On the Imprint Desktop, you also have the ability to add ad hoc notes. These may or may not be relevant to a job or an estimate that's on the go, but you can use this as a reminder area. Whatever is entered on here is also reflected in the Imprint Online module. There are further functions and utilities available within this system to allow you to get up-to-date and relevant information, either in the office or if you're on the move. Thank you for watching this demonstration of the Imprint Desktop CRM system and Imprint Online CRM system.